Good afternoon. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You're all here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause only means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you're considered not guilty of what you've been charged with, and that status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings up until changed by the state attorney's office if they prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you're arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you will given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any other conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you today. You're also entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or counsel know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call, please let me know. I'll make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, and most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you say. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand so I can place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Very good. Put your hands down. As I call your name, please come forward. Caitlin Cassidy. Ms. Cassidy, can I have your date of birth?
06/20/1989.
You're here today for a violation of drug offender probation. There's probable cause for your arrest. They want you held no bond until you go back in front of Judge Merritt. So we're going to keep you no bond. Did you want the public defender to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. So we'll see you back in front of Judge Merritt on July 9th at 9 a.m., okay? Mallory Faucher?
O'Shea, Judge.
Faucher?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth?
January 12th, 1987.
You are here today for 2 retail thefts, revealing stolen property, giving false names to a pawnbroker. Excuse me. I found probable cause for your arrest on all of these things. In addition to a couple of them are accompanied by warrants signed by Judge Eineman. Do you want the Public Defender's Office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the Public Defender's Office in each of your cases. Date.
I have not yet been able to make a phone call. My mother's number had been blocked from this facility like a couple years ago for a domestic that we had, but I've been trying to get a call out and I can't.
Okay, well, they only have to give you the opportunity to make a phone call. With regard to the blocked phone number, you have an attorney representing you, so perhaps they can assist you with getting that unblocked, okay? They want to be heard on bond?
Yes, sir, please. Yes, ma'am, please. In 2018, she did have a petty theft and resisting adjudication of guilt. 2016, criminal mischief adjudication of guilt. 2014, felony Willis adjudication guilty. 2009, felony DUI, Willis, refusal, all adjudication of guilt. 2009, leaving the scene. DUI, 2009, another petty theft, 2008. There's history of substance abuse as well as theft-related type offenses. Going back to when she was a juvenile, 2001 was a burglary of a dwelling, possession of firearm by a delinquent felon. A delinquent person, excuse me.
Okay. And I don't have an address for you. Where are you living these days?
Nowhere right now.
Okay. You have any type of employment?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, we're going to keep the bonds the same. We're going to see you back to court on July 3rd at 9 a.m. for the retail theft. Looks like they're charged as misdemeanors right now. All right, so those are $1,000 each. Those are for July 3rd at 9 a.m. And then we have your felony case, and that's going to be, I'm going to keep the bond the same at $5,000 and $2,000, and that's going to be for July 9th at 9 a.m., okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Stephanie Tenagan. Can I have your date of birth?
7/28/87.
You are here today for a grand theft. The bond amount is currently $2,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Appoint the public defender's office. I see she has a pending case in
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
2019
Penn State
CF
6-7.
which is after this one, right?
I thought, yeah, it
This
predates.
is the same date. This is 6-7.
This one's 6-7 as well.
Yeah.
I thought this one was 6-13.
No, that's when they reported out to the I have on 6/7/19, the defendant was found to be in possession of the IV pump and battery. And then they went to Bayfront, Brooksville, and confirmed it on 6/13 that it was theirs.
Okay. There's another, I that's fine, Judge.
Okay. And she hasn't been able to bond out on that
Right.
charge anyway.
Right.
So,
I do have some history if you want me to relate that before.
sure.
2017, petty theft, grand theft 2016, retail theft 2015, check fraud 2010, and she has out-of-state history, I believe, in Ohio, numerous thefts.
Okay. Stephanie, I don't have an address for you either. Do you have an address?
No, I'm just staying around wherever I can.
Okay.
Judge, she was in drug court program and was sentenced out of that
Okay.
in the past.
All righty. All right. Do you have any type of employment, Stephanie?
No, ma'am.
I'm going to keep the bond the same at the 2,000. We're going to see you back to court. I'm going to set it with your other case on July 1st at 1:30. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you. Heidi Kelly. Can I have your date of birth?
8/24/87.
All right. You are here today for a trespass. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
I'll find the public defender's office, please.
Judge, I did find prior history of controlled substance convictions in 2017, prior failure to appear also in 2017. I also saw Baker acts in 2 in 2016, 2 in 2017, and 2 in 2018.
Okay. Do you want to give her an offer for today?
Well, I wish I could refer if she had substance issues to mental health court, but based on the history, it'd be 30 days.
All right, ma'am, I have an address here on Spring Hill Drive. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how long have you lived there?
Almost a month, and my car address is my parents.
Okay. And they're in Hernando County?
Yes, they're all in Rockville China.
Okay. Do you have a job? Do you have any employment?
I'm on a supply.
Okay. All right. If you want to take care of your case today, I'll go ahead and give you a time served for the time that you have in jail. Do you want to do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that by taking this plea today that you're giving up the right to go to trial?
Yes.
Giving up the right to confront witnesses against you, call witnesses on your own behalf, and you're giving up the right to have the state prove the case against you. Do you want to give up those rights in order to take care of this case today?
Yes.
Okay. With regard to this trespass charge, this is because you were in the 7-Eleven parking lot, and 7-Eleven doesn't want you there anymore. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, so I wouldn't go back there, but with regard to this charge of trespass, how do you plead? You plead no contest.
Yes.
Okay. I'll accept your plea of no contest. Defendant is freely and voluntarily entered. I'm going to adjudicate you guilty, send you to 2 days in the Hernando County Jail, give you credit for the 2 days that you have in, okay? You're going to get out of jail today. You're just going to owe some money to the clerk of court. You're going to owe probably about $553 and the cost of incarceration for those 2 days. That should clear up your case and you're releasable today. Thank you. Desmond Carrion. I have your date of birth?
062198.
You are here today for domestic battery and criminal mischief. Right now, you're no bond because of the domestic nature of the offense. All right, do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office, Steve.
I just see a prior burglary in 2014, possibly when he was a juvenile.
I'm just reading through it again, because when I read it through it the first time, I couldn't figure out why it was domestic. And
It indicates where it says count 1, it says battery upon his girlfriend of 2 years.
yeah, but a girlfriend doesn't make it domestic.
I understand.
I think that what you need to look at is the next to last paragraph of the PC.
It says they resided together in the past.
Okay, I got you. Okay. All right, I'm going to address you on Rialto Ave in Brooksville. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
A year?
Okay. Do you have a job?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right, we'll set you bond at $500 on each account. You're going to have no contact with Mackenzie, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Of any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call her, do not write her, do not email her. Any way that you can imagine having contact with Mackenzie, I forbid you from doing so. If you see her out somewhere, you should turn around and go the other way. If she calls you, you should hang up the phone. If you have any contact with her whatsoever, then you can be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case she wants to file an injunction against you. And then we're going to see you back to court on July 3rd at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Okay?
It's gonna be a busy day.
Matthew Day.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I have your date of birth?
9/28/2.
Okay, you are here today for two different cases of trespass. I found probable cause for your arrest. And they're also based on warrants signed by Judge Merritt. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
I'll appoint the public defender's office on each of these cases. State, you want to be heard?
Yes, Judge, I think you're aware that there's the open 19 CF 1139.
Yes.
There's also 19 CT 891, which is a dwellis adjudicated guilty. In 2018, petty theft, adjudication of guilty. 2018, grand theft, adjudicated guilty. 2018, this was a trespass, but I want the court to know, down in Pasco, it was a DR case involving some type of stalking, cyber stalking injunction. 2018, dwellis, and 2013, petty theft, due into diversion.
Okay. For the 2018 grand theft, it looks like there's a pending violation of probation out for that, and he's currently being held no bond on that. So we're just going to keep these the same, $1,000, with the public defender's office. We'll see you back on July 3rd, and perhaps we can take care of both of these cases then, okay? Tyrone Williams. Can I have your date of birth?
Sure.
Can I have your date of birth?
9/18/8.
You're here today for a domestic battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want me to appoint the public defender's office to represent you?
Does that mean I'm admitting to this crime? I feel I didn't do it.
I'm just asking whether you want a lawyer representing you or not.
Okay.
Do you want the public defender's office appointed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. I understand that the victim is here, but is there any prior record?
No, ma'am, I didn't see anything in CSIS,
Okay.
and I wasn't given a history.
Okay. All right. Mr. Williams, I have an address here on Kirkwood Ave in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
Probably about 3 years now.
Okay. Do you have a job?
2 2.5. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What kind of work do you do, sir?
My nurse is at the hospital.
Okay. All right. And Ms. Williams, do you want to be heard on bond issues? I'm not going to address the contact today, but you have the right to be heard. If you want to come up and speak, you can. That's up to you. Okay. No, it's good. Can you raise your right hand, please? Solemnly swear or affirm the testimony before the court will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What would you like me to know?
I just wanted to say that we've been struggling lately, marital problems, and then I do agree that we both need counseling, and I don't think that he did this completely on purpose. We were fighting. I did throw a candle. It was a mutual thing back and forth. I told the cops that I didn't want to press charges or anything. We have 4 kids together. He's a great dad, a great man, a great husband. Nothing like this has ever happened before. We've had the cops called out due to fighting, just being loud and verbal and, waking neighbors up or whatever, but nothing like this has ever happened.
Okay. Things look like they got out of hand.
And we need counseling. I mean, I know he loves me and I love him, and we lost a child 7 years ago, and that really put us,
Okay.
At a bad point.
Okay. Well, when I look at this and I see when the police showed up, the bruising to your face and to your right eye and pictures of blood coming from your nose
My nose.
and bloody paper towels and napkins everywhere, then I would say yes, things got completely out of control. So that
My nose was bleeding really bad. I get nosebleeds
I
too. It
understand.
bleeds bad.
Okay. So I'm keeping the no contact. I want you guys to have no contact. Mr. Williams, if you do have any contact with Michelle until you're told differently or while this case is pending, then you could be charged with another crime and held without bond until you resolve your cases. Do you understand that?
Well, I live there at the house.
No. I'm not asking you where you live. I'm asking if you understand my order.
I'm
My
sorry,
order is
okay.
that you to have no contact with her whatsoever. Do not call her, do
Okay.
not write her, do not email her, none whatsoever until we figure this out.
Yes.
Which could be a couple weeks, it could be a couple months, I don't know, but you're to have no contact with her. If for any reason you are telling me today that you cannot abide by my order, then you're going to have to stay there in jail.
No, I can abide by the order, trust me. I'm fine.
Okay. No contact until we figure this out. You need to talk to the state. They might have services for you. You agree that you need counseling.
Yeah.
They can put you in the right direction.
Okay.
The public defender is appointed. He can talk to Mr. Williams about what he needs to do to get pointed in the right direction here.
Okay.
I'm going to set the bond at $1,000. I'm going to see you back to court on July 3rd at 9 o'clock. Just make sure to speak to your public defender, and he will tell you what you need to do in order to resolve this case as quickly as possible, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Robert Guzman?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What is your date of birth?
012788.
You were here today for driving under the influence. Your bond amount is currently $1,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll appoint the public defender's office. I have the driving record. Is there anything else you need me to know?
Drug equipment possession, Pinellas 2008, battery 2012. You have the driving, you said. Injunction violation, 2013 conviction. And that's it, Judge.
All right. Showing it's not his first DUI. All right, I have an address here in Halstead Street in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
About 6 months.
Okay. How long have you lived in Hernando County?
I'm sorry.
How long have you lived in Hernando County?
16 years.
Okay. Do you have a job?
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
Machine operator.
Okay. All right, I'm going to set the bond. I'm going to keep the bond at $1,000, and you're going to come back to court July 3rd at 9 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right. Johnny Key? Can I have your date of birth?
5/30/1976.
Okay. It looks like you have something going on at Sumter County with regard to a violation of probation. They want you held no bond until we get you back to Sumter. So they're going to come get you within the next few days, a maximum of 5 days. If they don't come get you within the next 5 days, the folks there at the jail will bring you back in front of me and we'll figure out what the holdup is. But for right now, it's no bond. When you get to Sumter County, you can ask for a lawyer, ask for a court date, and you can ask for a bond reduction, okay? Thank you. Dean Lawyer? Can I have your date of birth?
Oh, 82590.
All right, you are here today for a battery. It looks like they charge you with domestic because it's no bond, even though it doesn't say domestic. And this is another one where it was. Oh no, it's right. Okay. So.
There's just a screen.
Okay. Do you want? I have probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Point the public defender's office. All right, and state any higher.
Yes, ma'am. 2009 burglary of a structure or conveyance, unarmed. I think you went to Florida State Prison. I see a probation violation for that. Driving charges. It looks like he has a hold in citrus, so I don't know if that's another type of violation on one of those or a new case.
Okay. I have an address here in Deltona Boulevard in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
About 3 months.
How long have you lived in Hernando County?
About 3 months.
Okay. Where'd you live before that?
Citrus County.
Okay. Do you have another case pending right now in Citrus?
I don't have one pending. I'm on misdemeanor probation for a driving violation.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, well, I assume we'll be hearing more about that soon. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Alexandria Vucevic. If you have any contact with her whatsoever, do not call her, do not write her, do not email her, do not have anyone else call her, write her, or email her on your behalf. If you have any contact with her whatsoever while this case is pending, you'll be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $2,000. I need to hold you today until 4 o'clock in case she wants to file any civil paperwork against you. And we'll see you back to court on July 3rd at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Quentin Lee? Can I have your date of birth?
8188.
You are here today for a violation of probation. There's probable cause for your arrest and it's based on a warrant signed by Judge Toner. He wants you held no bond until you get back in front of him. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. We're going to keep you no bond until you go back in front of Judge Toner on July 1st at 1:30, okay?
July 1st?
Yes.
Okay.
Bradley Metz. Date of birth?
125.
All right. You are here today for a battery on a pregnant person and another simple battery. You're no bond right now because of the domestic nature of the battery on a pregnant person. I found probable cause for your arrest on each of these, and they're based on a warrant signed by Judge Gaglione, it looks like, last month. With regard
The girls.
Okay, don't.
The girls not
Okay.
pregnant.
Hello? Don't say anything about the facts of your case, okay? Leave that for your lawyer. You're not very good at keeping yourself out of trouble. I don't want you to get any more trouble. Looks like you have some pending cases right now. A home invasion, robbery. You just had court for that this morning, is that right? In front of Judge Merritt? What happened with that case?
It just got continued.
Got continued? Okay. All right, I'm going to order that you have no contact with Dorian Bodie and Sarah Hartwell. Don't have any contact with them whatsoever. I'm going to recommit you on the 2018 CF 1386. Revoke your bond on that case. You're entitled to a bond on these cases. I'm going to set your bond at $5,000 each. Appoint the public defender on both the cases. And see you back to court on July 9th at 9 a.m.
Your Honor, one of the victims is present in the court.
So I can bond out once my 15 days is up?
15 days.
I don't know what that means. Oh, you were sentenced yesterday to something else?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, you're not going to be able to bond out today because there's probable cause to believe that you committed another crime while you were out on bond. So I'm revoking your bond on your felony case. You posted a bond, a $20,000 bond. It looks like that's going to be revoked at this time. You're going to get a $5,000 bond on these cases, I'm revoking your bond on the felony case. We're going to keep the felony case set for August 13th, and we're going to keep these cases set for July 3rd at 9 a.m. One's July 3rd, 9 a.m., the misdemeanor battery, and the felony battery is July 9th at 9 a.m. Okay?
And if you wait, ma'am, I'll explain to you what all that means.
Mark Oxendine?
Because she doesn't want an explanation.
She's wanting to get facts in the case, but that's going to happen. It's not going to get established.
Can I have your date of birth?
5/12/72.
Okay. You are here today for a battery. This is the one I was thinking that I had trouble finding why it was denied. So I'll let you guys look at that for a second. But I found probable cause for a battery. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. And does he have a...
We have a couple of things.
Oh, I gotcha. Never mind.
We have
He's got
open
some open
cases,
cases.
but there's also
Gotcha.
history.
I gotcha. All right, I see an open case in front of you, an open case with you for a burglary of a structure, grand theft, 1, 2, 3 of those, and that you're out on bond on those cases.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
Also in determining this bond, Judge, I did find an FTA 2010 adjudication, 2009 a violation of injunction adjudication, possession of firearm in 2001, a battery in 92, and there are numerous firearm charges. I guess some of them were hunting related, but a lot of
Okay.
firearm issues.
I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. All right, so you're going to be RCO'd on 2019 CF 548, 2019 CF 582 and 583. Going to revoke all of your bonds on those cases. This case, you're entitled to a bond. I'm going to set your bond at $10,000. We're going to see you back July 3rd at 9 a.m. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Crystal Nelson, your ex-girlfriend, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
What day would come back?
Joshua Russ?
7/3.
Can I have your date of birth?
12/10/94.
You're here for a domestic battery. It's no bond because of the domestic nature of the offense. I found probable cause. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State.
Judge, 2013 grand theft, 2013 fraudulent use of credit card, probation violation, a violation of a domestic violence injunction in 2017, conviction, and I see a juvenile, although it's old, juvenile domestic battery in 2011.
All right, I'm going to address you on Tassel Street in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived there?
12 years.
You have a job?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm a carpenter under my father.
Okay. I'm going to set your bond at $1,000. I'm going to order that you have no contact with Sydney Rutz. Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call her. Do not write her. Do not email her. Do not have anyone else call her, write her, email her. If you have any contact with Stephanie or Sydney, whatsoever, then you could be charged with another crime and held to that bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to hold you until 4 o'clock today in case she wants to file any civil paperwork against you so we know where to find you. We're going to see you back to court on July 3rd at 9 a.m.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Jeremy Krzyzewski. Can I have your date of birth?
12/24/81.
Okay, you are here today for a DUI. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes.
All right, I'll appoint the public defender's office. I see it's got a DUI from 2003, and this is a .299 and a .301.
And then 2002, there was a possession with intent to sell or some type of possession of cannabis, felony level, and a violation of probation on that.
Okay. All right, I have an address for you on Winter Lane in Hudson. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there?
1 week.
Okay, how long have, is that Pasco County?
Yes.
How long have you lived in Pasco County?
I just moved back down. Only been down for a week.
From where, Wisconsin?
Alabama.
Alabama. You're from Wisconsin though, right?
Yes.
Okay. Never a good thing. All right, do you have a job?
Yeah, there's people
Down
in
below.
Wisconsin.
Alrighty. You're gonna set your bond at $2,000. We're gonna see you back on July 3rd at 9 a.m. You have a public defender. I will reach out to them as soon as you can, okay? Thank you. Did I get everyone at the jail?
Yes, ma'am.
Great, thank you.